All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're live. Sweet. Let me ping Discord before someone yells at me. All right. All right. Sweet. How's it going, everybody? Howdy do. Howdy do. It's a new week. New me. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I slept all day on a work day. Dude, I sleep all day every day anyways, so not much different for me. That's just a regular day. It's just a normal day for me. You're the first to get replaced by AI. Better watch out. They, for some reason, want AI to take over game development. I don't know why. More like it's going to take over low-paying jobs. It's gonna remove low-paying jobs altogether. If you remove low-paying jobs, then what happens? How do people get like a simple part-time job at like a McDonald's or something? What happens then? What happens then? Yeah, how's it going? Hello. Oh, it's a good coffee. It's a good day. You know damn right that means it's a good day. Oh, yes. Dude, my hair, I need to get a fucking haircut. It's looking bad. Hold on, let me, all right. Yesterday, off stream, baby. Oh, yeah. I finished up the beta challenge level. It does need some ammo boxes. Both of them need ammo boxes. Well, look, dude. Dude. Hell yeah. We're looking good. Everything's looking up. I do need to fix up this stuff here with the targets. Do need to do that. Do need to get to that. We do have a lot of other tasks to do, though. Yeah. Make that 11 out of 11 and call it a day. That's cheating. You can't do that. We still have a lot of other shit we have to do, though, before we can call this update ready to go. Couple things we need to fix up. Some more AI stuff we need to do. We could probably can we delete these old tasks? Should we delete these? I think we can delete these two. Those are fine. Replace all the tasks. Yeah, we did that already. So this I'm okay with keeping. Scoring, distance from player, idle time, attack cooldown, line of sight. On a scale of 1T, 1T, who is 1T? Dude, why is it it's a bunch of story songs, man? What's with the story songs? Stop the story songs. Yeah, the expiration event we can maybe work on a little bit more because the AI is not there yet. We're not there yet. Still looking a little rough around the corners. But hey, at least we just have 4 levels to work on. So we're getting there. We got Charlie, which should be a pretty quick one. We got Sashimi, which might take a little bit longer to do. I might try to keep these like really short and sweet though. That way I don't have to do a lot. Mad Suit as well. This one's being worked on by an environment artist. So that should be okay there. Yeah, these 2 are done. Pretty cool. This one has like moving targets. It's got moving targets. Makes that much more challenging. And a gun. What? I don't know if I did the moving targets on stream. I think I didn't. How much money do I need to pay? 50% of your income. Yep. Give it here. Give it here. Yep. What was that noise? Why did that play that? At the very end in the credit screen. Can I pay next month? That's gonna cost you. That's gonna cost you some interest. We're adding interest. It's a 7.5% interest on top of what you currently pay. Yep. That's how we roll. Yes, we're getting close. We're getting close to finished on the levels. A bunch of them still need challenges and a little bit of work done to them. Not like super priority though. They're still playable and testable. So getting there. And then score system, we got some stuff we need to work on. We got some UI stuff in here that honestly does not need to be P0. This could be like priority 1. It does not need to be priority 0. Although it's like, I think the reason why I put this in P0 is because a lot of players, I feel like, are playing through the campaign series and then they see the credits and then maybe they just don't bother to even look at the map again to see if there's other levels. I don't know. I have a feeling there's some people that don't even know that there's other levels that exist. So that's a little concerning. So that's the idea with this, is to have like a UI when you unlock shit. Steam API, right, just icons, a bunch of miscellaneous tasks, like a lot. The bullet penetration is going to be a bit of a hefty one. The hand-to-hand execution, definitely a hefty one. Fixed execution pivots, honestly, man, dude, I can't fix that. It's too fucked. I'm gonna have to fix literally every animation. I'm gonna have to export them and then like fix it from there. And that's not gonna be on the docket. Listen, when you do an execution and it's like it's like offset, you know what? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'm over it. I might just say fuck this one. Maybe we just cross it out. Improve baseball bat combat. Yeah, I guess we could do something there. Perhaps. Oh yeah, suit customization. That is a big lacking one right now. We do need to work on that soon. And then Bloodthirsty. You know, maybe we'll work on Bloodthirsty today. We should maybe do that. Should do that. Yeah. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the game near to your final desired product? I would say what I have here is like an ideal final product, like the outline that we have for this 1.0 update. I wouldn't say it's my desired product, though. I think if I were to have a desired product, there'd be a lot more tasks in here. But in terms of like what we have currently, what we have here, and what we plan on releasing within an ideal timeline, a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the game done? I don't know. 6? 7? Unless you mean like what I would want like as a final game, I'd say it's like a 5. Like what I have here. There's a lot of stuff that I think could have been really cool to put in the game, but making it would take way too long. I'll just push it towards a different game, I think. Like being able to push enemies over railings and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. But I don't think I'm going to do that for this game. If anything, I would probably do it for like Ronin. Is it a release aimed for February 2025? There's a typo in there. 2026? No, listen, that was the goal. And we did a lot of work. And we got pretty close. Only thing is just my contract work also had or has a very tight timeline. So I had to work on both. And fishing. Yeah, we don't have fishing in the game. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad. That brings that 5 to a 4.5. Bloodthirsty. Fill up a blood bar that slowly diminishes, reaching 0 kills you. Okay, so the idea with Bloodthirsty is that you need to constantly kill enemies or you die if the blood runs out. Where is Bloodthirsty? Oh, we also need to give these 2 icons. Do we have that on our task list? We don't. Guys. Where is Bloodthirsty? Oh, here it is. Eliminating enemies replenishes your blood. Running out of blood kills you. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Eliminating enemies replenishes your blood. Running out of blood kills you. Okay, so how should I code this in the game? How should I do this? Because it's like it's gonna need a unique UI element. That we only show when you have the modifier. Where's my UI? User, here it is. I was lost. maybe we slap it straight on the HUD. And like when you need it, we show it and then kind of go from there. I was thinking it'd be like a vertical bar, but it could be kind of cool to have like a curved bar, you know? Like some kind of curved bar. What do you guys think? Or should it just be like a straight vertical? I feel like if it's just vertical, it's kind of boring. Just like a vertical progress bar. Is this a separate widget blueprint? It is. Okay, so we should make this a separate widget blueprint as well. Bloodthirst bar. Bloodthirst bar. For now, let's just do... let's just do this. We'll just get started with something. That way we just, you know, we have it and it's there. We got something. Dude, what is with this music? Am I using Common UI? No. I'm Newt. I'm Newt using the Common UI. Yeah, curved would be kind of cool. We could have like kind of curve like that. That could look kind of cool. Well, let's just start with this for now. We're going to go top to bottom. We're going to go bottom to top. And then the blood's going to run out like this. We're going to make it red because it's blood. That makes sense. It's the same color as everything else, so that works out. Then let's change the background image. I'm thinking we'll do like a really dark gray kind of look with some opacity. Yes. I can't tell if this has a... It does. Okay, it has a the box image thing on it, which is fine for now. Like, who cares? Border padding. No, we don't want any of that. We don't want any of that. You have no excess. And then what I was thinking of doing to give this context is to slap the image next to it. We slap the image. It's a bit big. A little enormous. And I guess we can make it the same color as the other things. That might look kind of cool. It looks super fucking pixelated though, because it's originally a 200 by 200 image, and now we're scaling it down to 64 by 64. I hate UI and icons. No, I don't hate UI. I just hate icons. Like, how the fuck... Like, what do I have to do? Duplicate this icon and have a smaller one? That's what I've been doing, but that's chaos. That's straight chaos. There has to be a better way of doing things than doing it like that. You're going to be like, well, you can use sign to distance fields. It's like, motherfucker, how the hell do I make one of those? I don't know how to make one of those. Use mipmaps? Mipmaps will make it blurry. That just makes it, like, worse. Just makes it all blurry and poopy. Even if you turn on sharpening for the filtering and whatnot. Or whatever it's called. Where is it? Where's sharpening? Downscale options? I guess it's downscale options. I don't know. Yeah, I might change that one just to make it look prettier. Just because yeah, it looks a little rough. Let's see here. Bloodthirsty. So now we can put this in the screen and we can test it out. What shows up on this side of the screen? Does anything show up on that side of the screen? I don't remember. This bar is real thick. Dude, this is a thick bar. That made it thicker. That doesn't make any sense. That literally does not make any sense at all. That genuinely does not make any sense. Mipmap solved the problem of downscaled icons looking aliased. To an extent, not necessarily though. Like, I think I've actually had like Mipmaps just make everything blurry. For me, when it comes to UI. Guys, I think the bar is just getting thicker. Do I have to like re-import this? Of course. I don't know why. It literally doesn't make any sense why that happens. Okay, I don't think there's anything on the right side of the screen, so we could probably safely put this like that. Let me test it out. Let's see how it looks on screen. How do you look? Yeah, I feel like it needs a curve or something. You know what I mean? Feels kind of boring. Just being a bar. it's just a bar. Can I make it a circle with the icon in the middle? I could make it a circle. I don't know. The only thing with making it a circle, which is really annoying, is at least in UE4, we do not have a circular radial bar. Like we don't have like a circular progress bar. Whereas in UE5, you can use some stuff to make one, to basically emulate one. So I'd have to use a material. I'd have to use a material or something. Can't reuse the alt UI. I could. I could. The only thing is it's like I can reuse this, but it has this it has the little ticks in it. It's kind of shit. And I don't know if I have different radial mask that does not have that. I might. I got one right here. Circular progress bar. I guess we could use this one. Could use the circular progress bar. Just the thing is, I guess we'd have to animate. We'd have to animate it by using the time. Is that the parameter here? I think it is time. Yeah. The only thing with these is look at the jagged aliasing on this. Oh, it looks so ugly, dude. I don't know. Like, I guess the floor is what's causing that problem. Right. I have no clue how you could potentially soften the floor. Like, how could you soften this to not have that really jagged... I don't know if you guys see that on stream. Do you guys see that on stream? I wish I could scroll to the right to show you the problem, but I can't. What if I change the preview size? Maybe you guys can see that now. I think it's just kind of constantly like, it's not gonna like show what it would look like. Yeah, I don't know how to make that soft. It's like, look, this edge is soft, but then it's kind of visible. Yeah, I have no clue how much it would show up on stream. But it definitely shows like in a game, and if like you were looking at it like directly on your own monitor. Only thing with this one is I don't want the inner part of the circle. I guess if I were to use like a circular radial progress bar, I'd probably want like the inside to be cut out, which is easy enough. Do we want to do a circle though? Versus like a curve. Use power instead of floor with like what? Like the power of like 100 or something? Let's see what 2 looks like. Oh, by doing that, we are also... There we go. Saturated afterwards. It's... My fucking eyes are getting blurry. It's like... It's aliasing here, and then it's smooth up there. Can we make a radial power? Can we make a radial power? Yeah. Look at this. All right, get this. Okay, hold on. Maybe yeah. Radial power. Okay, what happened to these inputs? Why do they look different? What happened? We'd probably want to increase the density. The density. Increase the density. Okay, good. Next. Stop previewing. Show me what you got. Hold on. I'm supposed to invert this. Okay, all right. Aha! It's the most hacky shit. See? Oh, dude. Seems closer today. Yeah, I got my fucking eyes glued to the screen. What does 500 look like? Yeah. We're getting a little closer. Yeah, we're getting a little closer. We're getting a little. We're getting a little closer. Hold on. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. What the fuck? Oh, shit, I'm supposed to go backwards. 1.6, baby. Gonna go blind like those monks who read tiny text? Oh, brother, I'm already there. Legit, sometimes when I read like an article that's talking about like fucking replication for like Unreal, it has a lot of text, I legit feel like I'm like going cross-eyed constantly. My eyes are so bad. I need to get away from the computer. Need to like touch some grass. Cause yeah, I don't know how streamers do it, dude. Streaming for like 12 hours a day and like looking at a monitor all day long. It's horrible. Okay. Well, I guess that's an improvement, albeit we've added more calculations to it, but at the cost of quality. We now have quality at the cost of performance. That looks damn good. Well, it looks okay. Could be better, but the middle has a little bit of aliasing, but it's not as bad as before. Before it looked pretty bad. Grim, did you answer my question? I was AFK for 3 minutes. How's game dev going? Oh, you know, it's going okay. I'm just focusing on tiny little details as I usually do. Weren't you going to cut out the middle anyway? Yeah. Actually, I don't know where this is being used. We might have just fixed something else. And the player grip strength. Ah, yes. Why, of course. The player grip strength. The player grip strength. Circular progress bar radius, I guess. I suppose. I don't know, I guess. Okay, and then in here, we're going to take a second version of this one. And I'm going to... Huh, that removes the aliasing? ¿Por qué? Interesting. Interesting. So for the radius, let's do like, what, 0.4? And then we can multiply this on top of the thing. It's usually cheaper to use a texture for this. But, you know, we're just crazy. We're just kind of crazy. That looks okay. Yeah, that's aight. That's aight. We can tighten up the radius a little bit, make it a little thinner. 0.44. Quattro. Cool. That looks awesome. Have you ever heard of Cascadero? Yeah, I have it. It's okay. Tried it first time yesterday. It's pretty fun and easy to use. I think for certain things, even though I hate Blender's animating to an extent, I think I still kind of prefer Blender. But even then, I think Blender is also shit. Which then begs the question, maybe I should be trying like Motion Builder and Maya or something instead. But I have Cascadeur. I did some stuff in it. I think Cascadeur is not very handy for like doing first-person animations. It's good for like full-body stuff. But anything like first-person, I feel like I really struggled with. It just, I don't know. I don't know if I like the UI for Cascadeur and just the overall user experience of like keyframing, the curve UI, like to edit the curves, which is like half of animating. Kind of feels like shit, personally. I don't know, that's me being picky, obviously, but like, When it comes to software, I gotta be picky. Yeah, it works great for full body stuff. Anything full body is nice. I think the UI is a bit weird though. It's just a little bit, you know, it's just different, which is fine. Yeah, it's all right though. I don't remember which version I have. I actually don't know if I even have. I don't know if I have. I don't even know if I have it installed right now. I do. I don't know which version I have though. Have there been any good updates that warrant getting a 1 year, another 1 year plan just to get updated? Anything new that's been warranted? I can't log in. I don't know which version I have. I think it's mostly trained on fighting and athletics. If you try small motion, sometimes get into full fighting stance automatically. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's a little finicky, I'd say. And maybe that's its strong suit. That's what it tries to focus on, obviously, with all the AI assistance, generative stuff and whatnot. Maybe that's like its core focus. The core focus. All right, we got ourselves a circuit progress bar ready. Okay, so here's the thing. This is not a progress bar. It's just an image because it's a material. I actually should look at the code for the progress bar. Like, how the fuck does this work? Is the progress bar a dynamic material instance and we're just modifying a value within it? How does it work? Is it scaling an image up and down? Because now if I want to do, so here's the thing. Now if I want to create my circular progress bar, I have to modify the values manually. It's the downside. That is the oh, it's got a padding. That is the downside. Another problem. I think instead of doing a multiply, we should do a linear interpolation. Because I want a bit of a dark background color on the bloodthirsty. Well, do I care? No, I don't care. Never mind, just kidding. Fuck it. Fuck it. Have you messed with the autophysics? I was pretty impressed with how it interpolates on only a few keyframes. The autophysics are kind of cool. I feel like it was kind of like not finicky, but it was kind of finicky to kind of get it to do what I wanted it to do in some extents. But oh, we could have made the radial progress bar on the bloodthirsty icon. That could have been kind of cool because it has like that cool, like, I don't know if that's right in the center though. It has this like circular kind of vibe. I don't think it's in the center, though. It does not look like it's in the center. Yeah, it is not. It is not in the center. Even horizontally, it's not even in the center. What the hell? What kind of bullshit? Whatever. We'll just stick with this. All right, and then obviously because Unreal is fucking weird, it still has the old version of this. So I have to... Dude, can I just replace it with itself? Replace with itself. Yeah! Yes! All right. Doesn't compiling solve this? It does not. Sooner or later, someone will make an AI-powered animation thing where you type prompts. Yeah, but then it'll just be boring and, like, generic. At that point, you might as well just buy a marketplace asset. That, like, doesn't have weird quirks. Just type not generic. AI prompter when they're like, huge, humongous, big coconut boobs, sexy, HD, 4K, not generic. Not. Oh man. Did it just edit? Oh, it did, because it's the material. Okay, so that one's fine. But when it comes to everything else, not so much. All right, cool. We got a little blip, 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 blip. Cool little circular bar. Now we just have to make it go. It needs to tick down over time. I don't remember what I had planned for the timing. I think we're going to have to figure that one out. Now, how do I do the timing? Well, I think no matter what, we're going to have to put it on tick. No matter what, we're going to have to put it on the tick. It's going to have to go on the tick. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do. It's going to have to go on tick. Do I have a... Even if I had a component, it wouldn't matter because I don't think components don't take into account time. So you can't even do... Could you do a timer in... I think you could do a timer in a component. Not the tick. Yeah, we're going to have to do tick. Yep, we're going to have to do tick. It's the only way that I can think of right now in my head. In my brain, this is the current plan of action. Plan of action. Where do I do the modifier stuff? I do it in the player character because I have no clue how to separate it from the player character. Of course. Of course. Why, of course? Well, what can you do? Yeah, I don't know. This fucking... I guess we... There we go. Isn't there a timer blueprint? No, I'm just thinking about how to add to the timer when you get a kill. I think we're just going to add it straight in the enemies. think we'll just do that. Man, what the hell? Who coded this? Put this here, put that there, put that up there. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolute beaut. Look at that. I can move this up a little bit. Oh, yeah, dude. You ever seen a beautiful blueprint like this before? Okay, it's not really that beautiful because it's like doing some shit like that, but you know, whatever. Yeah, we'll probably do it on an event, like when you kill an enemy. Or no. Oh, we'd have to do it on the enemy. I think that's just the easiest way of doing it right now. Yep. But actually, we could do it when you add score. Every time you add score, we can... Anything else that can add score? Oh yeah, getting cash. Shit. Ah, we'll just do it on the enemy's kills. Ah, whatever. All right, modifiers. So let's... What does it do here? Set timer by function, clear timer by function. Is timer active? Event instance is valid, end screen music. If it's valid, if true, clear the timer. Okay, makes sense. I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. This is for... this is for when we have modifiers enabled. If I were to guess, this is probably... There's probably a reference to this in the set gameplay modifiers. Never mind, there isn't. Guys, it's inside of the movement. Ah, of course. Well, of course. Do we need something like this? Check timer state. What is it called? Speed mod underscore death. I see. Well, let's just duplicate it. We'll call it... This will be called Bloodthirst mod. Check timer state. If we have the modifier Bloodthirsty, I'm a little concerned because... Okay, it's a singular tag. I thought it was a container. Okay, has Bloodthirsty. Here we're checking if the loading screen is up. If the loading screen is up, then it's all good. Okay, here we're checking for stuff like velocity. We don't care about that. This is more so just in case if you get to the end screen, you don't like die. Here we'll call this Bloodthirst mod underscore death. We'll duplicate this. I believe the only thing that happens in here is you explode. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. With the speed modifier, instead of you just dying, you explode as well. I forgot it did that to you. Of course. Of course. Do we want Bloodthirsty to make you explode? You know, no, I don't think so. I think it's just, you know, just death. Let's just death. We'll keep this exploding to the speed modifier. I think that just makes it more fun. It gives it a unique touch. Oh, that's kind of funny, man. All right, Bloodthirst, check timer state, blah, 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 blah. Here, we set a timer. So I think what we're going to do for Bloodthirsty is timer active by function name. Not. So it won't reset it. It'll just clear it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I think the idea is if you go 10 seconds without hitting an enemy, you die. And then every time you kill an enemy, it adds 2 seconds to the Bloodthirst. Is that a good idea? Or should I maybe we can change those numbers up a little bit. Let's do 10 seconds here. Okay. Okay. Timer state. I wonder if in the check timer state we should Whatever. Add, start new randomize, add gambler modifier component. Bunch of bullshit. UI, populate modifiers. How do we update this? Set player modifiers? Gambler mods changed. Oh shit, man. How is it doing speed? Oh, when we move. That's fucking crazy. It's clearing it every. Oh, it's checking if it's active. So it's basically just doing nothing. It's just checking if it has a tag, which I imagine is not that, like, you know, not that computationally heavy. I don't know what the word would be. I don't know. I just work here. I don't know. Like you know, I'm sure it's not very good to do that, but oh well. All right. So then I guess for Bloodthirst, check timer state. You know what we could. What we could do is when this gets active, we can show the. Let's also change this. We can show the UI element. And then everything is tied together. Yes. Yes. So this is the bloodthirsty bar. Okay. By default, this is collapsed. But let's say I want to find our HUD. Bloodthirsty bar. I'm going to set the visibility of it to that. And then when we clear it, I would imagine when we clear it, we want to collapse it because we either no longer have the mod anymore or we blew up or something. Something must have happened. Yes. All right. Okay. I'm going to be right back. I just have to quickly do something. And then we'll continue working on this. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I'll be right back. Here, have some gameplay. I'll be right back. Hey. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. My bad. Hello. Oh. Bathroom stream when? Brother. You kidding me? Bathroom stream when? Huh? What? Timer handle. Timer handle. Timer handle. Timer handle. Time remaining. Wait, hold on here. Yes. Divided by whatever the max time is. So I'm gonna have to remember I have to modify 2 values, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Fuck it. Whatever, man. Whatever that is. And then we need the progress bar. This needs to be a dynamic material instance. So actually, first off, dynamic. We're gonna create the radius bar, and then we're gonna set material, a brush from material. And then additionally on top of that, we need to set this to a variable. We're gonna call this the dynamic material. And then from here, we're gonna get this bad boy. We're gonna set the scalar parameter value of, I think, time. Yes! We might want to do an interpolation, but this should be fine. Because it's gonna be doing an event tick anyways. So should be okay. Sorry, I just got fucking like cold randomly. Okay. All right, where are we at? Okay. So we have the material setting. Now we just need to provide the timer handle. Let's make sure we do a valid, just in case. We should yell at me if this ends up not being valid, but I will get that done right now. So right in here, every time we get the player HUD, we want to set the timer handle to the timer that's currently ticking down. So this one right here. The lines are getting real fucky right now, I'm going to be honest. They're getting real fucky. They're intertwining. Faith? I've implemented my own AI with an event timer. Is this a bad idea? I'll probably try to convert it to a state tree. Behavior trees just don't do it for me. Yeah, behavior trees are a little bit to get into. I haven't tried state trees yet. I would love to try it out. I think I saw a streamer use it. I forgot his name. Dude, I forget everybody's name. God, I don't remember. Mort. I think he was using state trees. I would love to try them out. Honestly, J-Dog, I would say whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Nothing's a bad idea if it works just fine. You're able to read it. You're able to add to it, fix it. You know what I mean? There's no bad ideas unless it like really performs super poorly for your use case. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Am I into Monster Hunter? I tried a Monster Hunter. What's the last one? Monster Hunter Worlds? Is that Monster Hunter? Yeah, Monster Hunter World. I played it for like 8 hours, but I don't think I'm into the combat. I don't think I'm into the combat. Like I'm into it, but I'm also not, just because it like takes 5 million hits to just do anything. It's cool though. I respect it. You know. I know there's the new Monster Hunter coming out, right? Within the next few days. You made it in Blueprint. It's going to be slow if you have lots of NPCs using it. Like, yeah, you know, it depends on what your context is, right? I don't know if you're dealing with like hundreds of enemies or something else. You know what I mean? So I can't really like. It's always that answer. It depends. But I don't think there's anything like, you'll know when something's wrong if your performance starts getting a hit, and then you profile it and you're like, well, this is problematic. And then you find a different method, and then you kind of keep moving forward. You learn as you work on stuff, right? Okay. Bloodthirsty is a go. Now we just need to figure out where to call this function of the timer starting and ending. I'm thinking when we add modifiers to the player, maybe, shit. Oh, here we have gambler mods changed. I don't know where we're starting modifiers. If I already guess, it's probably in the event begin play. Right, here we're calling mod icy feet. So let's just call bloodthirst check timer state, I guess. Fuck it. On begin play. Only problem is this is going to start it immediately when you start the game. Doing your own AI in C++ sounds better to me than the slow Unreal implementation. I'd just say start with something, you know what I mean? Like, I think if we, if you ever get into like that position where you're just like, you don't know what to do, I think any progress is better than no progress, and at least you have something. And then you can kind of, you know, if you need to, then yeah, do that, definitely, you know, get into C++. I think ultimately, if you do like big crowds of enemies, you're probably best off having like a manager blueprint that handles all of the enemies, and then kind of like making that do a bunch of stuff there. But if you're doing like a lot of enemies, Chances are you probably just want to do a completely different method altogether that I don't think C++ would necessarily fix. It's just a combination of things. Like maybe you're doing Niagara or something and whatnot. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Or mass, yeah. I haven't used mass yet. I have no clue. No clue how it works. No clue how it works. Yeah, I'm hoping for my next game I don't have to do AI again. But then for Ronin, if I work on Ronin, we'll definitely have to do AI. I don't know if I'd make Ronin multiplayer though. That's a that one, don't know about that one. Is there a possibility this function does not run? Hold on, we need to go to the Gambler mod Icy Feet. Right. Okay. And then I guess directly after this we can call timer bloodthirsty in here. So now we have it for Gambler. My game is kind of Dark Souls amount of enemies. Oh, so you're probably gonna have like at most maybe like 10 enemies on screen. Maybe max 20 then. Not even. Yeah, honestly, I don't think you'll have to go too crazy with like stuff. I think you'll be fine. Because Dark Souls usually is like most times maybe 5-6 enemies. Very rarely, if the players are maybe like fucking running through everything, maybe 20. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll know when something maybe needs to be optimized, and then from there you just profile it. You know what I mean? Just kind of go with the flow. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Okay, so we got the Gambler modifier. We have the parameter. Now let's check. We should be able to see the timer when we hit play. It should be on screen. It's not on screen for some reason. Why is it not on screen? Event begin play. Check timer state. Bloodthirsty. Okay. Okay. Bloodthirsty. Right. Bloodthirsty. Right. Did I like fuck up the modifier system? I don't think so. I don't think so. Gameplay modifiers. Let's see. Bloodthirsty adds the tag bloodthirsty. Right. What's the problem? We get the bloodthirsty bar, not hit testable self and all children. Collapsed. Is it because it's collapsed that it maybe does not load on screen? Okay, let's check some other things. We have the proper anchor. It's size to content. Maybe we turn off size to content just temporarily to see if it's maybe a widget problem. Don't think it's a widget problem, guys. Hello, Bobar. Do I want to add touchscreen controls? No. No, I don't think I do. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't think I do. Do we have that function? The bloodthirsty mod, death? Yes. What about gotcha? No. No, I don't think so. Oh, loading screen is valid when we call this. Well, fuck. Shit. Okay, so then how do we call this then? Guys, we're looking a little fucked. Why not? UE kind of supports mobile by default. Might as well publish to the App Store. It's just more headaches for, like, probably no return. Probably no return. I'm looking at the Steam pages for the Next Fest. My eyes are bleeding when I see the automatic translation done on some of the pages. For which language? Which language, Ari? I think my Steam page currently is actually auto-translated Chinese and potentially Russian. French? Yeah. I actually don't even know if I have French on my page. I actually don't think I do. Where do we call when the player is initiated? Like after the loading page is completed? What the heck? In the main game instance. Ah! Why, of course. You wouldn't even have to pay someone to translate considering you're French Canadian? Hey, don't disrespect me. I'm not French Canadian. Motherfucker. I'm Swiss French, alright? There's a huge difference. Even though my French is like 90% gone. I might as well not even consider French as one of the languages I can speak. There's got to be something in here for when our character loads in. I don't understand. Well, this is all kinds of fucked. Can you still say that you give up in French? I don't even know if I can say I give up. I don't even know how to say that in French. Je me give up. What would give up be in French? I actually don't even know what that be in French. J'abandonne? Yeah, I guess. I abandon. Do your parents speak French? They do. Je me lance. I throw myself. Je me lance. I feel like there's a different way of saying I give up. J'en peux plus. I can't anymore. J'en peux plus. Here we are. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, there's a lot of, like, just like any language, there's lots of ways of saying one thing in French. There's lots of different ways you could probably go about it. There's probably some words that I don't know that you could probably say to say I give up as well. Flonque la merde. Je flonque la merde. I don't know if that's a saying. Is that a saying? I don't give a shit. Give a shit. I throw the shit. I don't know how to do this. Well, I do know. I just don't know where to put it. I think it'd have to be in the game instance. Once our player loads, then we can check the modifier. J'en ai rien à foutre. It's like, I have nothing to give, I guess. J'en ai rien à foutre. I don't really care. Yeah. Lots of ways of saying it. But not really like, it's not necessarily I give up, technically, but yeah. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? When we close the loading screen, which level add loading screen? Do we have a dispatcher for when you've completed loading the screen? Do we have a thing? You've got to be fucking kidding me. We don't have a thing for that? What in shit? Oh, we have a thing for end loading. Ah, why of course. But that's not what we want. Oh, we have close loading screen. But we don't, oh, great. We do not call anything after closing the loading screen. Copulate? I don't even know what that means. Did you see World War Z is free on Epic? Grab it for the zombie game research. I'm going to be honest, man. I actually think it would it be better for me, because I've played a lot of zombie games in the past, but I feel like it would be better for me to go into it with a fresh brain. Like, obviously, it's good to reference other games that do things well, that are kind of like integral to the identity of a game, but like, I also kind of at the same time want to do something different. You don't know copulate? No, I don't use that in my everyday fucking vocabulary. What the hell does copulate mean? Have sexual intercourse. Foutre. It's funny because, yeah, maybe in slang, that's what it means, but j'ai rien à foutre. It's like saying j'ai rien à faire. A little bit. I don't know. It's like not caring. That's, yeah, it's French for you. Who am I to fucking, what am I to say? Okay, problem. We got lots of problems here. We got lots of problems. How the fuck do we check this bloodthirsty mod timer state thingy? Let's do this. I got a fucking grand idea. I got a grand idea. I'm gonna do something real fucking stupid. Copy the name. Copy the name. I'm not about to type this shit myself. There. Problem fucking solved. We call it every 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But I did see World War Z is on, it's free. I should just grab it anyways. Next he's gonna say he doesn't know commensality. That's not a word. That's not a word. Don't fucking troll me. That's not even a word. I know it's not faire. Faire is different, but that's a word? It's not a word. Don't lie to me. Don't spread misinformation. You spreading misinformation, man? Google it? No, I don't think I will. See, look, there we have the bloodthirsty. Now, every time we kill an enemy, we have to replenish it. I believe once it clears out, I'll die. What happens if we retry? It replenishes. Very good. Very good. I might have to make it longer, guys. I think instead of 10 seconds, we should do 12 seconds. Guys, I think we should do 12 seconds. Because there are points in the game where you, like, literally get no kills. Nice. Prove me wrong, coward. What is that word? Commensality. Commensality. It's the practice of eating together. A social group that eats together. Commensalism. Commensality? I should do that more. I've been eating a lot at my computer, and it's kind of depressing. It's kind of depressing. It's just like really uncomfortable eating at at the. We don't have like a bar. We don't have like a dinner table. Boom, roasted. Touch grass. And if grass is covered by snow, touch snow instead. Eat with chat on stream. Guys, no, guys, no, guys, no. I don't like eating on stream. It just feels weird. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. What am I looking for? Brexito. Well, first off, we need to make it so the enemies add to the timer. That is problem numero uno. So let's do that first then. So let's duplicate death, because that's an easy one. Add time. We're going to check if you have this. Then additionally, we have to... I guess we got to check if the timer is active to begin with. So check the tag first. Then we need to check. Guys, where the hell am I? Where the hell am I? Check if the timer is active. If it's not, then check timer state. Then in the true, we can then go here. Wait, if I add, will that clear the handle if I add to the timer? I think it will. So we probably want to do this. So what we'll want to do is get remaining time, I guess by handle. No, get remaining time by function name. and then we'll do a plus 3 seconds, and then we want to do what was it? Returns the maximum value of A and B. Returns the minimum value of A and B. I think it's minimum. Dude, I always get mixed up with minimum and maximum, and then I end up just using a clamp. Just because at least with clamp, I know what it's doing. Min and max, I'm always so confused. Min is lowest. Okay, so this is correct then. If you already have an active timer, then it just sets the time on it. If it's paused, then it sets the timer while staying paused. Setting an existing timer will reset the timer with updated parameters. Okay, so it's possible we might need to do this then. Let's just cut that execution node then. Okay, cool. So Bloodthirst mod add time. So now what we need to do is go inside of the enemy and put this bad boy in there. I know this is bad coding. Whatever, dude. Who cares? Oh, he's hard coding it. Put it in the character. Blah, 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 blah. Where is death? Does the player character have a interface for this? Fetch gameplay modifiers as a part of BPI combat. Let's just put it inside of BPI combat, just because I'm gonna go crazy if I do a fucking cast 2 and everything constantly. Just cause I'm lazy. So we do have some stuff in here. So add Bloodthirst time. Yes. Very good. In here, then we can find here it is. Add Bloodthirst time. We can call the function add time. I usually just invalidate the timer handle variable if I have one before I set it just to be safe in Blueprint. Yeah, I guess that'd be one way of doing it. Either way, in this scenario, I don't want to invalidate it because, like, I guess I could, but, like, I do want to hold the variable of the remaining time. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. If any fucking bugs happen, then we can just fix it. All right, add Bloodthirst time. So in here, I guess we'll call it directly at the beginning. Add Bloodthirst time. The target's going to be the player character. Makes our life just a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Just a little bit easier. Okay, so now I probably want to put this on, because now we're doing different things. I probably want to put this on the challenge target as well. Just in case someone magically, for some reason, plays with Bloodthirst in the challenge levels, which I guess you could do, I suppose. Okay. Now, let's check that that works. Wait, uh-oh. Am I gonna have to check if the Bloodthirst timer... Maybe we should reset the Bloodthirst timer. I think it does reset when you go into a loading screen. So I think we're okay. I guess the timer will basically increase. Gosh, it would appear the handle did invalidate. when I set the timer. Guys, it would appear it did the thing. Like, I don't know, is there a way of adding timer to a currently existing... I don't think there's a way of adding time. Oh, whatever, we'll just set the timer handle to the new timer handle. I think that was the problem. Okay, I want to try to let it go down so I can see if it's adding the 3 seconds properly. Yes, look at that. So the idea of this mod is I want the player to, I guess, plan out their engagements, but also kind of be smart with killing enemies. So then that way they don't like max out on the 12 seconds. I think that's the idea, is to add a little bit more, you know, internal player calculating in their head. I missed. It adds a bit of urgency as well. God, we gotta fix that. Okay, we're fine. It should reset because there's a loading screen. Okay. Whoa. It makes it a bit stressful. A little bit of thrill. Cool. Do we want to increase the time? There might be some levels where that 12 seconds is not enough to traverse from one area to another. And it might like end up making it so the player has to kind of cheese it a little bit. Why did he attack? He's not supposed to attack when I'm doing an execution. So like right here, we technically have to wait. My flickering issues in UE4 now appear on UE5. That might be a driver issue, Ari. I don't know if that's a UE thing. Blah. Okay, Bloodthirsty might not be possible. It might physically not be possible. Hold on, I broke the door. Give me a second. We need to load the door breaking particle effect for some reason. Give it a second. All right, action. It really forces you to, like, be a lot more action. Uh-oh. Yeah, that thing being on screen, covering up my HUD, that kind of sucks. Wait, why am I starting back from here? Isn't there a checkpoint in this level? So there's a checkpoint on this level. Did I like break it? I might have accidentally broken the checkpoint. Yeah, I might have. Uh-oh. There better be an enemy here. None of the enemies spawned. Okay, well, it would appear... I had to roll back the driver because it also appears on the last driver. Do I use the studio or game driver? I use the game drivers personally. I do use the game drivers personally. Okay, I think Bloodthirsty's working. So that's good. Only problem is now I think that level's broken. So, hold on, let's see what's going on here. That's in P1 level 3. Let's just go in the intro, I think. So something seems to have broken here. For one, the enemies are no longer spawning. Underground elevator floor. Then here we have checkpoint 5. Which checkpoint is this? Checkpoint 4. Ah! Specify checkpoint, checkpoint 5. Okay, so now we have the right checkpoint. Was this not spawning because... No, there's the spawn points. Did it require a specific checkpoint to do this? Is it not able to get the random point navigable radius? Oh, it's setting their checkpoint to 1. Which is incorrect. I want to set their checkpoint to checkpoint 5. Maybe they're despawning instantly. We're gonna make a clean install of both UE versions, nothing to lose. Yeah, I don't know. Flickering. I must have experienced that in the past. It could be Windows related. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look through, kind of think about what could potentially happen there. Great if it's Windows. So it starts flickering after like 10 minutes. I think I remember you explaining it a while back. Okay, let's see if random Boolean with weight, force aggro. The problem is when we spawn an enemy, I don't think they are being added to the attack list. Oh. Did I end up finishing the level or can I hit continue? Okay, good. But I still have Bloodthirsty enabled. I really fucked up there. Okay, well. Well. Did you restart UE to fix it for a random time until it appears again? God, that menu is kind of annoying because it covers up that kind of crucial UI. Okay, so the enemies are attacking. Let's see if he actually does. Okay, here he is. Whoa! Maybe it isn't Windows related? It might be. Are these enemies that are spawned? Yes, they are attacking. Okay, good. Uh-oh. It works. It fucking works! Yes! Check if executing minuses out the movement for a speed modifier. Okay, so the problem with speed, I think, is that what we could do there, I guess, is if you start executing an enemy, then we just clear it. And honestly, I think that would probably be our easiest fix there. Refill the magazine when infinite ammo is activated for Gambler. Sure. Let's do that. Sure. I hate having huge sequences like this. It gets so fucking chaotic, dude. Okay, so if we has tag, not no primary weapon, we want to do infinite ammo. We have infinite ammo now. Let's just go ahead and add ammo. Instant reload. I think that's I think it is this. Add ammo to primary. Let me let's find some references real quick. See how I go about doing it. 7 7 7 7. We're doing 8 here. I wonder why we're doing 8. There must be a reasoning. We'll just do 8. And then that fixes that one. And look at that. Now, the only thing we have to do here is impact the score at the end based on the multiplier. That's it. That's all we got to do for that one. Yep. That's it. That's all we got to do. That's it. We've finished the gameplay. Well, actually, that's not true. We have 2 icons we need to change. Add icons for, I think it was Infinite Ultimate. What was it? Infinite Ultimate. And I think the other one was Slow Bullets. That's all we got to do. We can delete that. Now we just got 2 of those 2 tasks in the gameplay modifiers, and then we have 1 header for the first time. An entire header gone, destroyed, deleted, forever. Well, for now, I guess. Cool, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. What do we, what's our icon for the ultimates? We don't have one. Well, isn't that just some shit? Isn't that just some shit? Well, what could we, make the icon for the ultimate? I have no idea. I'll have to figure that one out. Not my problem right now, currently. Maybe we should impact the score, though. We should maybe get started on that. How are we looking? 2-hour stream? We're looking pretty good on time. Let's see. These levels just need ammo boxes. I think the thing is, though, we need those ammo boxes to be... What's the difficulties show again? Hold on, let me see what the difficulties say. Start with 3 armor, find gear in the world. Start with armor, find ammo in the world. No armor, just you in the world. I guess what we could do is maybe we just keep the same ammo system, the ammo box system, and if you play on a higher difficulty on the challenges, then maybe that's part of the challenge. Maybe that's part of the challenge. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think putting an ammo box in here could be interesting. Let's throw one right here. Then that way you have to go in the room to get the ammo box, which means you have to kind of like waste a bit of your time if you end up not getting all the ammo you need. Then we should put one over here. That's kind of like in the way of where you're running. So maybe we actually extend this a bit, so then the player has to go like out of their way and waste time grabbing ammo. I feel like that should be the idea. So maybe we actually like push this back. We push it back. Add a decal here. Move that in the right level. And then that way we can put the ammo box like over here. You have to run all the way over here. I think that's a cool idea. That's a neat idea. What would waste the most time for the player? I guess in this corner, right? Maybe we actually put this over here. Because that goes farthest from the goal. I think that's good. I'm big fan. Okay, so done. Next, let's go to beta. In this one, you don't really need an ammo box because you have the secondary weapon. But if you end up using up all your ammo there, for some reason, let's go ahead and add an ammo box right here. I have to put this in the right level. And then I would say it's probably the only ammo box you would need. We just slap one up here. In the off chance that you do run out of ammo, you have to like run up there. Kind of not like, kind of in the direction of where you would get your stuff, but we could pull this back, I guess, if we want to. So you have to like really run deep somewhere. All right. Ammo boxes. We got 2 right here. Cool. All right. And that works well with the challenge system. That's it, baby. We got, now we can just, although we do need to do these 2 tasks. So not really, kind of like parameter to start down and then come up when the player is within a distance. Yeah, we could do something like that. I think maybe for the 3rd level, we could do that for Charlie. For the Charlie challenge. We should figure out how to do this though. Counting missed targets at the end of the game. It's to the sky. What happened to your other account? What happened to the other account? channel is currently unavailable due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines. I can't find the email it's registered to. Hold on, let me double check that this is the actual account. I can't tell. I can't find the email. Are you sure it's not this? I don't remember. Not sure. Weird. Suddenly I couldn't log in? Huh. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's wild. I'm a bit of a troll, so maybe someone reported me just because they don't understand. Yeah, that's totally what happened, man. Yeah, no, that totally. Yeah. Okay. I didn't curse anything? Why'd you bring that up? Like, what do you mean? Did you not get an email to say that you were banned? Yet another victim of DEI and Twitch. Damn it! All right then. All right. Okay. Every time I swear now, Twitch pops up asking if I'm sure. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because like sometimes you just say something that's just straight up memey, and it's just like, are you sure you want to say that? It's like, dude, stop. I typed the fucking message and I hit enter. I'm an adult, damn it. Yeah, but like you can imagine on this website, there's probably a lot of people that are not, or like maybe they are, but they like have the brain of someone who's not. You know what I mean? Well, I gotta look at YouTube chat. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Dude, guys, hear me out. Look at how shortened this. Dude, the list fits in one page. What? I didn't zoom out, I swear. Flipside needs challenges. Let's just give him some challenges, bro. Let's also open this. We're gonna copy this, mostly complete. Yes. Yes. Look at this list. Look at my list. It's so amazing. Add doors? Oh, I see what it's saying. I see. I understand what past me was trying to convey to future current me. Future me who is currently me right now. Yes. I think we built the lighting in this level. So this level is mostly complete. Needs light rebuild, which, yeah, there it is. Mostly complete. How do you know the word elongated? Because I got a massive... computer. Did I use the thesaurus? The thesaurus? I've not used the thesaurus. No. not used the Thesaurus. I've not. All right, flip side needs polish / challenges. Okay, well, what kind of? It also needs lighting built. Apparently, we need to build the lighting apparently in here too. Okay. All right. Challenges. Let's get some challenges up in here. Flip side. Challenges. I think one of the challenges could be get kills while in midair. I think that'd be cool. Kills. Let's get 10 kills while diving. Let's put the common challenge in here. Kill diving. Kill enemies while diving in midair. Yes. Then we need to add the tag. Sydney-3.diving. Next up, what's another challenge we can maybe throw in here? It'd be cool to have like a challenge where you throw enemies out of the map. I could see like 5 enemies, throw 5 enemies off the map. So let's do kill environment. 5. And then kill environment. Kill 5 enemies by using the environment. And then we got to add a tag for it. Sydney-3.falling. All kills. And then let's add a third one to this, because it's a pretty long level. What's a third challenge we can throw in here? What do we got? What kind of stats do we have that we could use here? Kill elites in 1 hit. Okay. Okay, how many elites do we have in here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. What if we do 8 of them have to be killed in 1 hit? So that's like you have 1 fuck up chance. Sydney-3 dot elite kills. Yeah. Okay, so we no longer need challenges. It's done. That is for flip side. Needs polish. I think now it just needs polish. It needs a bit of polish. It needs a light build as well. But in terms of this board, it's off the board, baby. It's off the board. I've stopped just doing the checkbox, and now I just delete it off the page, so then we thin out the page. It feels so much better having a shorter page than having a page with a bunch of blue checkboxes. What's another one that is just a... Well, for one, we can delete these. We don't need those anymore. Moving along the spine, already got that for the metal target. Now we just need to count the missed targets. Okay, we do need to do that. We have a bunch of levels we need to start working on as well. Mad Suit needs work. Sashimi needs work. Like, they have not been started. These are levels that we have not started yet. And then Charlie, we have not started yet. Botnik is being worked on right now. And then we do have these 3 levels that have a bunch of shit that we need to do to them. Like Rush B, apparently we can lay out some weapons. It also needs challenges. see. Does it have any challenges? It has no challenges. Am I going to do a price change on release? That's what it says on the page, on the Steam page. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I think we worked on it enough to make it warranted its price, if not maybe more than its price. I don't know. At least once we do the 1.0 update with all this like stuff like the third person and whatnot, I think that adds a lot of replayability to the game and whatnot. Maybe not as much as I'd want, like with my current skills. So it's something I'll push towards future games, but I don't think I'm going to increase the price. I think the right play is to just keep it at the price it's at. So yeah, 15 USD. And then just go with it. Just see if I can go with it. Lay out weapons. Let's just lay out some weapons. Sure, we can get that task out of the way. I think there's a bunch of levels that need that. Apparently this final lighting pass, honestly, I think the lighting looks good. It looks fine. I think it looks good. I don't think we need any additional stuff. I do think we need more like environment details, but currently, fuck it. I think we were planning on opening up this area, but whatever, man. Whatever. I ain't got time for that. Okay, lay out weapons. Let's go to the sub-level. Let's think here. What kind of weapons can we throw around in here? It'd be kind of cool to have like a little bit of like a ledge here, actually, now I think about it. Also, this material doesn't have it's the prototype materials worked. There, whatever. Just do that. Lay out weapons. I could see a weapon being added in here. What kind of weapon can we do? Weapon pickup. If we had an AK-47, it'd be perfect here, but we don't have one, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. An AR. We don't throw these around as much anymore. Let's do it. We could throw an AR there, and then let's throw maybe an SMG in here too. I could see being pretty fun. Like, we haven't used enough of the science assault rifle, but I just don't think it matches here. Oh, maybe the Scorpion? We don't have any levels with this gun yet, I think. This is actually kind of like a new gun. Not very Counter-Strike focused, but who gives a shit? It's a cool gun. Sweet. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking just 2 guns. I don't think we need more than that. If I had the time, I would make an AK-47 model, but I don't have the time, so we're not going to do that. All right, challenges. Needs challenges. What kind of challenges can we have in here? We have a lot of explosive barrels. We do have a lot of explosive barrels, like a lot. We have a lot. So we have a lot of explosive barrels. It's kind of like a thing for this one. So let's add one of the challenges. Kill explosion. Explosion. We'll do 15 kills. How many barrels we got in here? One. We got a lot. We got 16 explosive barrels. I think we can. Yeah. I think we could do 15 explosive kills. Maybe 12. Maybe 10. Yeah, 15. It's got to be a challenge, right? Let's do 12. Kill explosive. Eliminate enemies using explosives. Okay, cool. Challenge Sahara-4 dot. What could be a cool flip side challenge of that is, do we have a stat? Like, get no kills with explosives. So then that way you have to do like this level twice, right? Does that make sense? I don't think I have a text for this. No glass broken, no missing, no shots fired, perfect dodge, player injured, no damaged vehicles. Okay, so we'll have to make a new text for that, which I kind of hate doing that, but so a bit of a weird one, but I think that's kind of interesting. We'll go here. No explosive kills. Will that actually work? I wonder if the C4 don't kill any enemies with explosives. I actually don't know if the C4 counts as an explosive kill, so I actually kind of want to check this out. Kill types none. Okay, it actually is good. Okay, we're good. It does not provide any stats to the thing here. That's actually good for us. Don't kill any enemies with explosives. So we're going to want to pick our text here. No explosive kills. Don't kill any enemies with explosives. And then let's add a third challenge to this one. What could be the third challenge to this level? I guess get a bunch of kills with the secondary weapons. I'm down to do that because we just have 2 secondary. Well, no, you have a bunch of secondary weapons, but let's do 25 kills with secondary weapons. Or 30. Let's do 30 kills. What's a Counter-Strike reference we could do here, actually? What is a Counter-Strike reference we could do here? Is there any Counter-Strike reference we could do here? Like number-wise, like the number? 32 for 16 and 16 rounds. I don't think, wait, no, 15 and 15 would be the thing there, because that's how you tie. So 30 would make sense there. 6 kills. 6 kills would be a full. Wait, no. No, wait. I forget. Is Counter-Strike is 5v5. It's not 6v6. I was thinking of Overwatch for some reason there. No, we can't do 1.6 kills. I guess we do 16 kills with secondary opens, I guess. 5 knife kills. We don't have... The player can't control when they do a knife kill, so we can't really do that one, unfortunately. 5 one-shot kills in a row, like 5 headshots. Like, we could do clean suits. Like 5 clean suits. We could swap this out for that. That would technically be 35 kills, though, in total. I'll just do secondary weapon just because it's easy. Just because it's easy. I'm lazy with these challenges, okay? Let me tell you. So I just want to see, did we do all those correctly? Sahara-4. Just want to double check. Yes, we're good. Ground. Random question. How did you structure the system, the challenge system? the challenges are a structure. The stat tag, every time we join, every time we play a new session, we create a big map of enums and float values, which then we'll add stats to that using like an interface. In here, we check those stats at the end of the game to see if you reach that, or I created a math type. So if it's over or equal to the value that we specify, or if it's exactly equal to the value, or less than or equal to, we do that. Then we have a tag. Basically, in our persistent save file, so the save file that never resets and is always kind of there, we just basically add to a container. And that container basically will keep track of all of the challenges that we've completed. So there's a lot of pieces to it. It's extremely overwhelming. And then these stats, we add to the stat using an interface. And then that's basically it. So if I search up BPI, I can search up game instance probably. Yeah. Here we have add value to stats, and then a get stat value if we need to get stat values. I'm sure there's probably a better way of doing it, but that was the way I found of doing it, and it's relatively clean because this just does it. It just calls to the game instance and stuff like that. I feel like it's one of those things when you do challenges and stuff, it just kind of like clutters your code no matter what. It's just about finding the way that makes it look neatest, I guess. So many classes communicating with each other, right? That's inevitable with something like that, especially if you have a save system and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so Rush B now has challenges. Look at that. Yep, we made it even shorter. Look at it, it fully fits in the screen. The scroll bar continues to enlarge. Okay, hold on. I gotta wipe my nose. I'll be right back. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. We're getting there. I don't know why we went into metal all of a sudden. Sorry. Just suddenly, out of nowhere, metal. All right. We're making big progress, big leaps. Big leaps. Big leaps. Huge. Humongous. Let's just lay out weapons in these levels. Let's get some of these like really easy, simple tasks out of the way. That way the list becomes shorter. Yeah, let's lay out weapons in Chock-a-Block. Do we even need weapons in Chock-a-Block? Yeah, weapons are cool. Weapons are always cool. Chock-a-Block. Here we go. Mostly complete. Why is everything so damn bright? Where the hell am I? This also apparently needs a lighting rebuild. Supposedly. Let's make it so if you go into this room, there's a weapon in the back. It makes sense because it's kind of like a security room. So, weapon pickup. Let's do a silenced assault rifle. A fun one. Okay. There's a lot of Z fighting going on over here. A little bit of a party. A little bit of a party going on there. I don't know why these are two separate objects. Anyways. Oh, is that why it was like that? Is so the tiles match up? I think that's why it was. Well, it's fine. I think the Z fighting is more distracting than just tiles not matching up. Oh yeah, this could also be non-double-sided. Which was our camera? It's that way. Not a huge deal, but still kind of annoying. Oh yeah, there's also this big fucking thing. It is masked. Not a huge deal, but it definitely is not like the prettiest thing in the world. Oh well. Okay. So we got a weapon in here. I'm down to slap one more weapon. Where would we put another weapon in here? Maybe like over here? We already gave the silence assault rifle. Maybe we can do, maybe an SMG. We haven't used the SMG in a while. Cool. I am down for that. Simplicity. Layout weapons. Done. It also needs challenges. Oh, you know what it is? This lighting rebuild? I bet you there are certain objects that are losing their lighting build, and I think it's these. I think it's these. Oh, that's why I did it. I need to fucking zero out their location pivots. Well, that's just so annoying. I also need to make a larger door. I think that's one of my tasks, is to make a larger door frame. All right, well, let's just fix this then. All right, and then now we can cache the transforms. Then we have to do the same thing here. I think I tried to fix the error with like why this keeps resetting, and I was not able to figure out the math behind it. And I can't be bothered right now. Maybe if I reuse this system, I'll try to fix it, but for now, whatever. This is slightly offset. Okay, now we can cache the transforms. What else did not cache transforms? Because there's no way it's just that. Wow, I love how this is just slightly offset, which would break a bunch of things, and it just fucks everything up. Everything gets fucked up. What happened? What's wrong with that button, man? Why is this button so messed up? Why is it so damn messed up? Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. I can't be bothered fixing that right now. I don't think it's breaking the lighting though, because these are static, right? Yeah, they're static. I think that would have broken if that was the case. So I think we're safe there. I believe we're safe there. Maybe it was just those. that were breaking their lighting? I have no idea. Let's just assume it was those. All right. It still needs challenges though. All right, what kind of challenges can we give this level? How many elite enemies do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 7. Let's do 7. Let's make it a real challenge. Let's make it a real challenge. Kill elite 1 hit. Where's... There it is. 7. Kill elite 1 hit. Add the challenge here. Sydney-2 dot elite kills. Elite kills. Man, I'm dreading doing level design again on like fresh levels. But we gotta get through them quick before I like don't want to do them. We got 3 levels we need to level design. Luckily they're like relatively straightforward. I'm a little worried about the Tokyo one because I kind of want to do like a custom kind of vibe for them, so I might have to make some like fresh models for that one, but oh well, what can you do? Yeah. We'll figure it out. What's our current thing that we have to do now? Chock-a-block. Okay, challenges. We got 1 challenge. Killing the elites. What could be the next challenge? We could do secondary kills again. We could do another one of those. Clean suits could be a cool one. How many clean suits could you, in theory, get here? We have 35 enemies. 714, that's 5 clean suits. Do we want to be a psychopath and make it so the player needs to do this perfectly to get that challenge? Let's do 4 clean suits. It gives them a little leeway, a little bit of breathing room in case they fuck up once. Okay. Sydney-2 dot clean suits. I think I'm just going to add 2 challenges to this one because I'm lazy. And because I'm lazy. If in the future, maybe I'll add a 3rd one. But just because I'm lazy. Hey, look at that, guys. What's up? Cache the walls that need it. Okay, so we cached some of them. These 2 cached. I don't think this one needs it. Let me actually check, because I'm pretty sure my output log should tell me the ones that broke. Wall generator V9. This one apparently did not cache. That fucking sucks. It was the... Okay. What do we got here? 2 door frames. All right, fine. What management software are you using? It's called Notion. I wouldn't really call it a management software. It's more like a note-taking software, but it gets the job done. It's not like aligned perfectly, but whatever. I've been using Hack and Plan. I used to use Hack and Plan, but I think honestly the visuals of it looks ugly to me. I think it looks ugly, but it's very good for game development. It has a lot of stuff in it for doing game development stuff. Have I seen Jira, like traditional Kanban board kind of thing? Like I've seen it before, but I've never like used it. Well, actually, that's not true. Have I used Jira? I think I might have used Jira once. I think honestly, most of what I do is like independent work. My current contract workplace doesn't even fucking use a Kanban board. They're basically doing what I do, but in Slack. It's fucking chaos because there's like multiple people. This kind of structure I think is fine if one person's working on it, not multiple. It gets so fucking chaotic. I was like telling my coworkers, "Hey, can we use Trello?" And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "All right." Like, okay. Yeah, it's, all right. Well, I won't fight that. You know, I used to be a Scrum Master. Jira flashbacks. Okay, can someone explain to me what is a Scrum Master? Like, what does that mean? Like, does that mean just someone that uses Jira and shit like that, or is it like an actual position where you would like keep track of like the tasks? Organize the sprints. So it's an actual position of like you organizing sprints and stuff like that. Project manager. Yeah, like some place makes it a job. Our place rolled it into 2 jobs. I'd be okay if I was doing another job and I also got paid extra to do it. But like the thing is like as a Scrum Master, I imagine you had to like, because like, okay, in my experience, and this is not just my contract work, but multiple places, there have been people that I would see would not keep track of the tasks they complete. So you'd have to be on people's asses and be like, did you complete this? I feel like that's annoying. I feel like that'd be annoying because you'd have to be on people's asses and be like, hey, did you finish this simple fucking task? Put vanilla inside of box, did you? Because you would expect other people to check off their shit, but everyone is somewhat annoyed by you at all times. Yeah, that's any management job. I'm using Trello. Yeah, Trello's fine. Honestly, I got lazy with going to a different service and going to like different websites and whatnot, and I just found this to be easier. I keep my references in here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for my next project, I'll probably go back to Trello. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I started using TickTick. The matrix board is nice. TickTick. TickTick. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, when you said that message first, I read TikTok, and I'm like, the fuck is he TikTok? So where is TickTick? Let me find task management. TickTick. Is it TickTick as in with the CK? Is it this one? Yeah, it almost low-key looks like Notion. I'm not gonna lie. What kind of lists does it have? Got a calendar. It's got scheduling, which is kind of nice. Technically, Notion has it, but man, the calendar gets real fucking laggy. Got a Pomodoro. Dude, I don't think I've ever tried Pomodoro. I don't think it would work for me. I don't think it would work for me. That's good. Kanban structure style. Yeah, timeline structure. What is Eisenhower matrix? Focus on important and urgent tasks. Different strategies for different matrices. Oh, it works off of a priority structure. Sticky notes. Cool. Yeah, not bad. Cool. Or just write on your hand. Yeah, I guess you could do that too if you're a psychopath. Yeah, kind of cool. There's so many fucking like task management things now. There's a app. Oh, dude, sick. What's the premium look like? What does the premium do? $35.99 per year? That's not bad. What does premium provide? Full calendar functionality. Okay. It's just extended functionality. And probably persistent history. Notion does have that where after I think 7 days your history deletes. Old history deletes itself, which can be catastrophic for some people, so premium white noise. You know, when I remember Randy used to play white noise when he used to work. For me, that I feel like would drive me fucking crazy. I feel like I'd go fucking crazy having to listen to white noise while working. V9, V9, V28. Okay, we fixed that one. V28, V29. I think did we not just look at that one? Oh, that's that one, which we just fixed. V20? Don't think that's one that we fixed. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's a door? Okay. Alright, it's a door. Okay, it's a door. Put the door there. You just need more ADHD? Yeah, like I don't think I have that much ADHD. I think ultimately looking at it, I think I'm more like filled with just anxiety rather than ADHD, if anything. Like thinking about it. More riddled with other things. I use Brain FM, which Randy used for a bit. Yeah, he used it for a bit, and I think he just got sick of the same tracks over and over again. Now he just plays Skyrim, which works. Like, he just plays Skyrim tracks, and honestly, I used to play Skyrim tracks too. I just got bored of it. I got bored of it. All right, that's all of the ones that needed caching, I think. Proper door wall meshes that fit. Who gives a shit? Build lighting. I'm going to do that off stream because building lighting with OBS breaks things. He's now in his modded Minecraft era. Yeah, I was seeing him stream some modded Minecraft. I was seeing him stream a bit of modded Minecraft. For game design. Well, hey, you know, sometimes you need some mental breaks. I sometimes have a moment where I just start playing fucking RuneScape a shit ton and neglect my work and whatnot. To an extent. Yeah. Vista? Am I going to be playing any demos on Steam Next Fest? I don't know. Zlatlan. Fuck. It's so difficult. It's like my brain wants to say Zlatan, but instead it's Zlatlan. How you doing, Zlatlan and Vista? I don't know if I'm going to play any demos. Don't know if I'm going to play any demos. I play music in the background sometimes when I'm developing. Yeah, for me, it feels very weird to work with nothing. So I guess I do kind of do brown noise, just not brown noise specifically. It's more like a different kind of noise, I suppose. I find the problem with game dev is that if you really want to do it, you really want to do it, so you do it too much and burn out. Yeah. I made a mistake when I created my account years ago, and I think more than 10 years. It was too lazy to fix it. No, it just adds character. Don't worry about it. It's not a mistake. It's just a perfect coincidence. Downloaded 40 demos to play, and that equated to 400 gigabytes? That's insane. That means on average every demo is 10 gigabytes. There's no fucking way. Those games must be so unoptimized. There must some fucking happened there. Something must have happened. Some fuckery must have happened there. Did you see Twisted Tower by Thomas Brush? I saw it. Some of them were 20 gigabytes? That's crazy. Now, like, I guess my zombie game in the future will probably end up being around that, most likely. But I really want to try to, like, reuse textures, because then we end up saving up on memory. I'm kind of like preemptively optimizing in my head of like how the art workflow is going to go, which I think is a good idea, so then we don't build up too much debt. Twisted Tower is only 9 gigabytes. Likes texture stream and pool size errors as well. Right, exactly. Not even, for me, disk size isn't the big issue. It's more memory size. And by kind of planning around that, I think it's a healthy thing to do. It's funny because with this game, we've never run into like any pool size errors, and we're at the default 1 gigabyte texture streaming pool size. It's really funny. I recently took 2.5 years off of my main project because of that burnout. There's a reason why Suit for Hire has taken as long as it did. I've been burnt out, I think. I think ultimately I've been burnt out. I kind of just want to build lighting, but I know it's not going to be correct. Just so I can get it off the list. Ah, fuck it. New projects. Yeah, new projects. Yeah. Credit to you and your work ethic. I don't have a work ethic. Let's be honest, guys. When I stream for like 3 or 4 hours. A lot of the times that's kind of just the work I do for Suit for Hire. And a lot of the time I'm kind of distracted and doing other things on the stream. And based off of what I've seen, I think the viewers are also sick of watching this game, because we did the stream where we did the day after for like a couple weeks. Like lots of people were watching during that time. So I think everyone's kind of burnt out of watching this fucking bullshit game. I think everyone's fucking done looking at this shit. They want to see something different. Trust me. Me too. I'm ready to move on. Put the gameplay on the screen. Put the gameplay on the screen. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to see a game get patched / supported without new cool content. Maybe my it could also be that maybe my burnout is what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of what's the way to say this. Maybe my burnout is also showing on the stream, which in turn affects the quality of the stream potentially as well. I will say maybe time to get new gameplay footage to hold in the corner of the screen. What do you mean? If I change the gameplay footage, then we have to change the really long GIF. That's the emote, okay? And then we can't do that. It needs to be the same fucking gameplay, okay? Gameplay 2. There's always, hey, the best things always have a sequel. The best things. Wait, I don't know if YouTube chat knows what I'm talking about. I wonder if the chat box shows the emote. Someone type gameplay. I want to see if it shows up in the chat box. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Hold on. Give it a second. Yeah, so on Twitch chat, we have a we have an emote that's literally just the GIF, like the entire thing, but like really low frame rate. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Put that, move this over here. Put this somewhere else. You know what? Put it over here. Why not? While we're waiting for this shit to build lighting. The reality is a game dev. Yeah. It's, yeah. The thing is, though, I think in the context of this game, while new gameplay is great, or new content, I actually think I'm learning that new levels is not the actual like thing people care about. They care about the thing within the levels, like if there's new guns within the levels or like new enemies, you know what I mean? Which is why we added that to somewhere on the list, new enemies. I do think this would be a good idea to get into ASAP, is adding in new enemy types. So yeah. But even if we add a bunch of content to this game, I think the one thing I learned about this game is that there's a underlying root problem with the game design, and that's most of the game is just run and gun, which I think is actually kind of harming the game. And that, I would say, is the root problem of the game's game design. But also, I think while we're in that run and gun phase, I think it only goes so far. Even the melee only goes so far. You know what I mean? Is it worth creating a post-mortem YouTube video? I probably will. I'll probably like talk about like the shit that I think I would do different, the things that I think I did well. That kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure. I'll probably do something like that. Well, we'll see after 1.0. Maybe the game ends up doing really well. That could even make it even better. Who fucking knows? I probably will. I want to get back to YouTube. It just feels weird making videos for this game. I just kind of want to start a new thing. All right, well, we built the lighting. It's a little fucked, as it is, always. What the hell is this? It's probably because there's a fucking inside of the wall. I wonder if we were to delete these inside faces, if that would solve those weird fuckery problems that we have. Yeah. All right. Hide the chat box. All right. Okay, we're good. We built the lighting. The list becomes shorter. This used to be a big ass list. YouTube title: adding third person to my game tripled his revenue. That would probably unironically be the title. And then it would just end up being a post-mortem video. That is if we do end up tripling the revenue. That is if we do end up tripling it. When do you think 1.0 is going to come out? I think we'll have the game feature complete and content complete by mid to late March, hopefully. I am probably I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm probably gonna be crunching at my work for like 2 weeks in March. I might not be able to stream because I'm probably gonna have to mentally just focus on finishing a bunch of shit. So yeah. It could very well be April. Will probably be when it releases. I just want to make sure that we do a bunch of beta testing for all of the new levels and stuff like that. I don't want to release 1.0 as a buggy mess and end up being yet another game dev that fucking messes shit up. So that would be priority numero uno, making sure everything is stable. Yeah. Could add super fast sci-fi auto rifle, neon bullets, and waves of robot enemies. What the hell? This ain't a fucking bullet hell. March, give or take 6 months. No. I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Make a time travel level. The super hot inspired level I want to kind of do, maybe not a time travel level, but it'll be like you're like going through like portal doors into different instances. You could maybe add sex. Maybe that's a bit more in scope. That's true. We could add sex, like that one game that looks better than my game. What's it called again? What's that new game called that looks like so much better than mine? It's like that top-down game in Las Vegas. Was it Las Vegas or is it Miami? I think it's Las Vegas. I think I was wrong. I forgot what the game was called. The Need for Seed. Now that is a good name for a porn game. That's insanely... that's so... You can make it a racing game and then... You know? The Need for Seed. Yes. Hold on. I wonder if someone took that idea. Need for Seed. All right, there's okay, so Steam has told me so this is what Steam is showing me. 341 results match your search. 26 titles, including My Mary's Cousin's Need for Seed, have been excluded based on your preferences because I have porn games turned off on my Steam. So there is... Let's take a look. Oh. It's not a racing game, though. Oh, wow. What the hell? What's the description of this? This game contains content you have asked not to see, adult-only sexual content, frequent nudity. The developer describes the content as this. Large portions of the game include nudity and graphic descriptions of sexual characters, blah, 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 blah. But then hold on. There are scenes of sexual intercourse involving pregnant characters, and on top of that, characters are blackmailed / coerced into performing sexual acts. What the fuck is wrong with these hentai motherfuckers? Like, what the hell is wrong with them? Seriously. They need to go outside. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with, what's wrong? They need to put them somewhere. Send the link. I want to see the Steam page. Yeah, all right, buddy. Listen, you saw the name. Just search up Need for Seed. What's with this suit customization jump scare? Oh yeah, sorry. Just to investigate. Need for sleep after burnout. Now, that would be me after finishing this game. That's definitely going to be me after this game. If we send them outside to touch grass, they'll probably do stuff to the grass. What's that P shit? P0, P1? Priority? P0 is highest priority. P1 is like whatever. Yeah. Is that why the P0 stuff has been sitting there for the last 5 months? Yes. Also, fuck you. We have 11 out of 15 levels done. Okay, we've been making massive progress. Otherwise, everything becomes P0. Yeah, the priority system in here is not exactly the best thing in the world. Because I end up finishing shit that's like down here. Like gameplay modifiers technically should be P0. New enemies technically is P0. New weapons is technically P0. Like, you know, it's definitely not a working system. In fact, I should probably just delete the priority values because they just don't make a difference. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It looks a little cleaner, I guess. I've even marked things as orange as things that I should fix ASAP. It's a Japanese game. It costs $10. That's crazy, dude. This game has blackmailing and coercion. That's crazy. It's fucking crazy. That is absolutely wild. You got the government, you got the government around being like, Call of Duty is causing violence. Okay, what about this game, Need for Seed? Okay, my married cousin's Need for Seed. You know, let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about that. That's fucked up. Now that's hey, that one. We need to talk about that. Okay. Not Call of Duty, all right? They fucking put a gun that can turn into a bong, and then you rip the bong. Okay, who cares about that? That's kind of funny. Now, this other shit is, like, not funny. Okay, I could do, like, another 30 minutes. What do we work on? What do we work on? We could work on Oxtail. We got to get started on these fucking other tasks, man. We got to get started on this. We got to get started on this. I look at these tasks and it makes me hurt on the inside. Can I get put in the super hire credits under idea guy? Listen, all right. No. I was going to say something like, if you gift 100 subs, I'll do it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What are some things we should focus on if we were to release a patch or an update for the beta branch? What are some high priority things we can look into? AI, probably. Maybe some third-person stuff. Continue working on the third-person stuff. Maybe these bugs. Yeah. What are we stuff? Improve the sensitivity going from dead zone into speed for controller. I don't know what the fuck that even means. Okay, it's time to go to the test level. We haven't been here in a while. It's been a long while. It's been a long while since we've been here. Oh, I think it's because the instant you start moving, it's like very quick movement. Do we have sensitivity for the controller? I think that's changing it. Where are the platforms in the train? Oh goodness, you're thinking about Ronin, the Ronin test level again? Yeah, the dead zone, like the movement dead zone, I think I understand what Past Me was trying to say, is like really weird. Like when you have increased sensitivities, it gets like really fast, like quick because of the dead zone. Do we have a task for the shooting being broken in third person? Oh, bug fix aiming direction. Okay, we do. Okay, good. Improve clipping protection wherever we can. Okay, I don't know how we could do that. I think in like the alpha challenges, we kind of have a little bit of like camera fuckery that I wouldn't mind changing. You know, like specifically when we like go here. What can we do to fix that though? To like kind of smoothen it out. Fuck third person cameras, man. Why do they have to be so difficult? Wait. Does the third person look sensitivity also affect the sensitivity in mouse and keyboard? I think it does. Make it like an MMO tab target. Hey, you could do that to your game, man. I'm gonna not do that. I will choose to not do that. Oh, the window, you can't jump through it. It's a good thing I figured I tried to test that out. Okay, so let's fix that window really quickly. Window. Static mesh. Window. Makeshift window. Okay, let's add a fresh box. Fresh box. I don't understand why the UI and UX of like dragging these collision boxes in this window has to be so shit. Like, I'm glad it's here in its form. However, it's kind of horrible. Can we like make it less horrible? I'm telling you, there's something wrong in the UX department over at Epic Games. There's something's wrong. They're like smoking the marijuanas or something. Something's going on over there. Because it like the UX feels weird for a lot of things. Has that just been like, has that always been an issue with Epic Games, like in their past games as well? Was there always like a UX issue with like Unreal Tournament? And yeah, true, Fortnite's UX is fucking awful, dude. You got to go through like 13 different windows just to like play the fucking game. Why? They made it so complicated for no reason. They're like, yo, let's turn this into Roblox. It's like, dude, I just want to play the official games. I don't give a shit about like fucking 24/7 jump in the pit, fucking balloon extravaganza. I don't care. Like, it's awful. You're right. It's even a problem in their own games. I forgot. The UX when the game like was released in like early days was fine. I think they just I don't know why they just made it so convoluted. It is Render Goblin. It is UE4. I'm still stuck in UE4 like an old man. Not gonna lie, I don't know what's up with companies in UX/UI. Have you seen the new Twitch mobile app? I don't know either, man. They have billions of dollars and yet they can't fucking figure it out. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's because executives are completely out of touch. Yeah. Yeah. But also, is it entirely just the executive's fault for like horrendous UI UX? Do you think maybe they do have a problem where the UI/UX designer does something really well, but then maybe the executives fucks it up? You know, maybe that's something that happens. Hey, when it comes to aim assist in Suit for Hire, is the logic to override the player's aim setting on/off due to target elevation change? Yes, yeah, we have to. Because of the isometric view, and we have a lot of camera fuckery that goes on, and obviously it makes sense you have to hit an enemy at an elevation. Struggle to shoot enemies on top of structures. The aim assist was off. I noticed it turning. Yeah, when you dive, kind of like a side effect of that system is when you dive, you're technically at a different elevation, so we do have to do an element of aim assist. I could probably soften it, so if you're at the exact height of that enemy, it doesn't turn it on, but yeah, we turn it on anyways. So unfortunately, that's just the problem with an isometric shooting game. Considering switching to Unreal from my custom C++ OpenGL code, you convinced me to try Unreal 4.27. Yeah, I would say UE4 is really... It's like, well, it's not bare bones, but it's more bare bones than UE5 currently feels, I guess, to an extent. There's a lot in UE5. Yeah, I'd recommend trying it out. Surely they'd see complaints though. I think people just like they're already stuck in the game and there's like a level of FOMO there and they already have a level of investment already into the game that if you fuck up the UX to that extent, people will still try to play the game even though you completely fucked the UX. You'll probably lose some people and kind of desert some of the new players to an extent because getting into the game is like just complicated for no reason. Don't understand why they went so ham with UE5. There's some cool stuff in UE5. Don't get me wrong. There's some really cool stuff. It's just it needed a bit more time in the oven. But to be fair, UE4 when it released also needed more time in the oven when it first released. So it's just Epic Games being Epic Games, I guess. Working with UE5, there's a lot of shit to shoot you in the foot with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. Like, if I'm gonna switch to UE5 or just continue with UE4 for my next game. I have no clue. Hold on, I'm eating a Ferrero Rocher. I need some sustenance. Nanite and Lumen seems fine, but all the drama over TA, I'd ignore that noise personally. I would ignore all of that noise. Because at the end of the day, you as a developer get to choose if you want to use those tools. So, sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. Let me mute my mic. Hold on. Yeah. They've been following more of a 2 updates a year structure. And even then, it doesn't even feel like 2 updates a year. So yeah, maybe they will move on to UE6. I'm gonna be honest though. If they do that, and we don't even get to like 5.10, or even like 5 point maybe 14 or something like that, with enough like, well, that would be like, what would that be? 5 years? And they jump the gun to UE6. Unless UE6 has enough for me to warrant going there, and also performance improvements and whatnot, I'm sticking with my current license, like, at that time. I'll be disappointed if they do that. Godot time? Because from what Timmy Sweeney has said, he wants to make that fucking stupid coding system that he wants to make an integral part of. He wants to make Verse, I think, an integral part of UE6, whatever the fuck. I don't care for it. I think they're losing track of like the things to focus on, to be honest. That's what we should be talking about, honestly. Not TAA, blah, blah, blah. Personally. I know they're still working on Nanite and Lumen. It's great. For me personally, I just don't care. John Nanite, is that you? No, I look at things from a more reasonable standpoint, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I think UE4, they probably had a better internal system to just push updates and push things. Now there's probably too much bureaucracy, and you gotta probably go through like 3 or 4 fucking managers just to get your code pushed in. Fucking, I bet you that's what's going on internally, which is why shit's probably taking a little while for them to push things out. Yeah. UE4 seems so nice. It's if you want a version of Unreal that's not bare bones, but kind of like more stable, I suppose. Yeah, I would just stick to UE4, honestly. If you don't need any of the UE5 tools, like some of the animation stuff, like they have, I think the biggest thing of UE5 is the animation stuff. They have some really nice animation stuff that I think is great. They also have physics async that works a lot better in UE5. They have, if you want to get into common UI, you can do that, but I don't really care for it personally. Enhanced input, I've grown to like. It's not bad. Like if you really want like a close to UE4 experience with UE5, I would just go DX11, turn off Nanite, turn off Lumen, turn off VSM, and that's probably the closest you need to get to kind of like a close to UE4 kind of experience, while still keeping some of the nice UE5 goodies. It's a better UE4. That being said, there are a lot more editor crashes, at least that I have experienced with UE5. And it's a bit more finicky. And sometimes it kind of feels like I'm just sitting there waiting for something to fucking for an assert to go through. And fucking, oh hey, here's an insured assert, the fourth one of the day. So I don't know. Did you see the new Fortnite UE change where they changed their coordinate directions from XYZ to forward, right, and up? Are they just trying to like, dude, I don't think doing that is going to suddenly... I don't think that's going to suddenly make more people use your fucking editor just because you made it forward, right, and up. More crashes on UE4? I don't know. I don't feel those crashes on UE4 personally. X is forward then? In UE, X has always been forward, but why would you make it forward, right, and up? That's just stupid. Who fucking thought of that? Which idiot thought of that, dude? Are they trying to make it like stupid proof? But by making it stupid proof, I think they also make it confusing in an extent. Hey, Krim, can you move the map -5 right, please? It's like, but wait, which way is right? Moves it forward, right, forward to the right currently, camera-wise? Why? Why do that? Which fucking idiot? Why? Anyways, I'm going to eat another Ferrero Rocher. I'm in my chocolate binge right now. Tape. That's stupid. Sounds very on brand for Epic Games. Dude, imagine if they do that coordinate system for UE6. Because don't they want to make don't they want to make UEFN and UE6 combined into one thing? Isn't that one of the plans for UE6 is to make the UEFN basically part of UE6? I swear I remember reading something about that on Timmy Sweeney's Twitter. What the hell is cross product left-handed and cross product right-handed? They are 100% going to fuck this up and put it in UE6. They are 100% putting that shit. There are left-handed and right-handed coordinate systems. Usually engine such software just decide on one, though. Interesting and very odd. Like, why change it? XYZ works just fine. It never hurt anybody. Nothing was ever wrong with it. Why move to FRU? like, why move to FRU? I don't get it. And if they did this in UEFN, they're most likely going to do this in UE as well. I would imagine. You know, Vixen. Oh yeah, right. Epic is going to be at GDC. Right. I wonder what bullshit they've come up with. By the way, their phrase about emerging new industry standards is just them. Nobody else is doing this because of how stupid it is. Like, why create a problem for a solution? Why create a solution for a problem that was never there? And by creating the solution, you just created new problems that just don't need to be there. What's that? This FRU thing is so unneeded. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm doing good though, Vixen. We're making some progress on the game. Making some progress. We've shortened the level task list a lot. Shortened it a bunch. We're at 11 out of 15 now on that. Are they? Do they talk about the FRU bullshit in here as well, or are they? Yeah, I think this is exactly the type of stuff that's definitely going to make me just stick with older UE5 versions. But even then, I'm probably going to need the newer versions for their performance increases. So then it begs the question, what the fuck do I do now? If they choose to do such stupid shit with UEFN, they're most likely going to do the same thing with the regular UE editor. I don't understand, dude. I don't know what is I don't know what they're doing at Epic. I don't get it. This is definitely like this reeks Timmy Sweeney, Popeyes. Fuck, I can smell the oil from here. Like, just like looking at this shit. this like, who offered this? Like, no one. I don't get it. I think it's just for Verse. But here's the thing. If they invest the time to do something stupid like this for Verse, doing this entire system just to convert coordinate systems to FRU, and they're putting it into Verse, which they plan on putting into UE6, what do you think they're going to do then? Like, I don't know. It just kind of like... This is the first part of the rollout, and the changes are currently limited to the API. Currently limited to the API. This means you will continue to see the XYZ coordinate system in the UE and UEFN outliner and editor. So then that begs the question, is let's read the next section. The Verse.org mobile module transforms and the UnrealEngine.com module transforms are both running at the same time within the Verse API and in UEFN. I just don't get why add this extra effort that now your programmers now need to think of this when they work on UEFN and UE. It just doesn't make any sense. Imagine having a wheel and it works, and then you just think, let's just make a different wheel. It's for this, of all things, it does not make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I understand some other things, like trying to change the rendering, you know, how rendering works and whatnot. Okay, you know, it's trying to push things forward. But changing the coordinate system, XYZ, which is also like, isn't XYZ just a common thing that has been in math for like ages? math and geometry, etc. XYZ just being the like, why forward, right, up? FRU. Why? It just does not make it. And I'm worried because they're saying they're putting UE in here within this UE slash UEFN. Which then begs the question, what do they plan on doing with regular Unreal? I don't know. It's stupid. That makes no sense. There's different orientations of XYZ between different software. Yeah, but at that point, like, dude, you just set up your fucking software to work with the engine that you're using. It's not that big of a fucking problem. It really is not that big of a problem. It's really not that big of a problem. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the software, I'm pretty sure even allows you to like change the exports and everything to work. Cause like, what are you gonna do? We're gonna be like, hey Jimmy, can you move things in the positive direction on the right axis rather than saying on the Y axis? You're like, hey, let's just move shit on the right axis. Why, dude? Which fucking idiot, man? You left or right on the right axis? No. Just on the positive direction, right axis. In the metaverse, there's no other systems. All systems will be invisible because the verse code is perfect, and the systems below must deal with it. For one day, verse will be. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, these kind of stupid things that Epic is choosing to do. This is why I'm learning C++, right? I want to become more of a independent developer that's not relying on them having to make performance improvements, and instead maybe I could try to make performance improvements myself. Maybe. I would like to get to that level. We're not there yet. I don't even fucking know how to read render code at all, so that's a doozy. But this kind of shit that Epic does and whatnot is concerning. As a developer that currently, basically, I rely on Epic Games to make improvements to the engine. And if they make changes like that that are so integral, it then makes me question, okay, what's next? I'd offer to give you a copy of my engine, but it's not new coder friendly. No, that just wouldn't help me. Tim is ratioing Apple on X though. I'm pretty sure I muted his tweets because his fucking annoying. I think genuinely he's kind of just annoying now. If it helps, all the verse presentations they give are written in Comic Sans. You're kidding. You're joking, right? No, they're not. No, it must be like a different font. You're not kidding. They're actually trolling. They are actually trolling, dude. They're actually trolling. How you doing, Knight? Yeah, it's It's just classic PowerPoint though. No, classic PowerPoint is Arial font or fucking Calibri or whatever. Is this what they meant when they said go against the grain? Um, that looked like a 12-year-old school presentation. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Don't know anymore. I'm starting to envy people that are having the experience of like working in C and being able to do their own thing. I'm starting to envy them because I think they're ahead of the curve, low key. Diving into further into UE5 as usual, there's a lot of stuff that I'm just realizing I didn't pay attention to before, and it kind of scares me, sort of like what you're talking about. What kind of things, Knight? What's in C Sharp Udemy courses? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Imagine it's C and OpenGL, and I admit it's hard to let go of being able to do simple shit in the clean and simple way. It's just then I think about the concept of having to create my own animation system and my own state tree and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot that UE provides that I don't require like low level coding experience and all that to get going, just to do some simple shit. And you know, I want to make games that are like relatively complex visually and mechanically. So obviously UE is a good choice. And now I could just stick with UE4, but there are a bunch of stuff that UE5 has that I think is great. But like, that's why I need to learn C++. I need to be able to, if I need to, I need to be able to get to a level where I can look at the code and modify it. When I never paid attention to the fact that Epic pretty much said fuck it, 60 is the max target. Well, that's their max, that's their target FPS currently. But I have a strong feeling because they're so out of fucking touch, they're probably, maybe they won't try to aim above 60. Who knows? I think they're trying to aim for 60 on Epic settings right now. I think that's the goal. I think 60 is high settings. But yes, Epic 100%. I think throughout history, I think we've seen that from time and time again. I think they just really like to release shit way too early, half-baked shit. So, I don't agree generally with him, but John Nanite may be onto something about forking from UE for our own versions of stuff. I think it's a great idea to fork the engine version, not because of what he states, but because of other reasons. Not because of the rendering problems, but actually other problems that I think are more integral, not what he says. I think he has some parts right, but he says it incorrectly, which then removes the right, in my opinion. The key function Unreal has that appeals to me is character animation framework, spatial sorting objects, and ready-made collision solutions. Yeah, dude, whenever I see people having to deal with like a custom engine and then dealing with collision, I'm like, man, I'm really glad I don't have to deal with shit like that. Like, fuck me. Oh god. There are certain things that I would not want to deal with when it comes to like making a custom engine, but at the same time, it takes a long time to make a custom engine. I guess the thing that you get for making your own custom engine is that you know your code to an extent. But even if you were to like recreate tools from UE, even your code that you write yourself is going to get fucking overwhelming at some point. That's just, I think that's just the way the shit works. You could probably learn that within a quarter. The idea is from an X game, I just want to do more C++, so hopefully we'll learn a bunch of stuff because I think multiplayer will require a lot more C++ usage. So keeping it simple can be a challenge sometimes. It's you know, it's a misconception that people think making something simple is easier than making something complicated. But in reality, making something simple requires so much more experience and know-how and planning than making something that's like complicated and over-engineered. Like I might work. Technically, I've been making some systems that I think I could probably do a lot better. But it's just because it's like its first version of that thing. But yeah, I do need to learn C++ more so I can be more self-reliant on stuff. I really hope they... The problem with that FRU thing is it's not even a problem. Like, I'm sure they'll make it a choice, right? Even if they do put it in regular UE, I'm sure they'll make it a choice. But the problem is now you have programmers at Epic Games who probably now have to deal with that headache of an executive having this grand fucking idea. And now they're probably slowed down, which means that us getting fixes for issues that we have, people that can't fix things ourselves because I'm stupid, now we have to wait probably longer for those fixes because now engineers at Epic are just having more shit put on their fucking plate. That's why I feel like Lumen and Nanite is a bit of like a, it's cool, but it's also a fucking punch in the toe because it's like now you have, now I'm sure they have like, you know, they have like specific engineers specifically on that, but as you add more layers to something, you're going to need everybody to focus on those layers, and then you end up having layers that are like not focused on anymore at all, and that just kind of fucking sucks for everyone. A lot of people when starting out you just hard reference everything. Only when you understand things can you make things simpler by not hard referencing. It's not about hard reference or soft reference. It's just about context. It's about context and being careful, being mindful, knowing things like a data table loads literally everything within the data table. Okay, so then if you have that in mind, okay, textures should probably be soft object references. Meshes should probably be soft object reference. You know, it's just kind of like context. Like, I don't think it's necessarily just hard reference. There's a lot of things with UE that you have to think about. Right now, my collision solution doesn't have a spatial storage. For the moment, I sweep the entire list of collision boxes and create a small list of all boxes about 10 meters near the player. I'm only checking a few collision boxes. Every so often got a sweep. Damn, that's fucking... that's wild. I was just using that as an example with the experience making things simpler because he's... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I don't know if that's necessarily a case of simpler because in someone's mind, a newcomer's mind, soft object references could actually be, could seem more complicated because there's way more nodes required to actually get something into a soft, like you have to get it loaded, then you have to wait until it's loaded, and then once it's completed, then you set the thing to the thing. So I wouldn't really say soft object references are technically simpler. To an extent. How long do you think someone could go from a noob to a competent coder? It depends on what you mean by competent. Like being able to like make a game and stuff like that or whatnot could take you years. It could take someone years, whereas it takes someone shorter. You know what I mean? Like, I think it depends on the person. Some people, I think, vibe really well with coding, and maybe they have prior experience with math and all that kind of stuff where maybe it kind of clicks for them. I think it matters on all those factors. You can't really give a definite like timeline. You can read it and comprehend it, function, maybe alter it. If you just focus on coding and nothing else, like not art or anything else, just coding, yeah, maybe like 1 to 2 years, 2 to 3, to be able to like to kind of understand stuff. But again, depends on the person, right? If they have like a strong desire to learn the thing that they're learning versus someone that maybe doesn't have a strong desire, right? I think those make big differences as well, personally. So take a couple years. To be like competent. My projection is, but I plan to get some of it down in 6 months. Yeah, just set goals for yourself, you know, set goals, learn as you go, and don't be too hard on yourself when you're learning and messing up and whatnot. I think that's just all part of it. It's all part of it. All right, we've been talking for like an hour. I haven't gotten any work done, but I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to take a break because I got some work calls coming up. Got some work calls coming up that I have to get ready for. Get the Godot 4 Mega Polygons asset pack. Fuck is that? What the hell is that? Holy moly, he's still going. I'm still yapping. It's fucking yap time. Anyways, though, I'm gonna take a break because I got a call in an hour. I'm gonna make myself another coffee and then yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think. Yes, probably. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for looking and chatting and sticking around. Yes. Enjoy the coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you again for hopping by, dropping by. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. We're making good progress on this fucking game. Get these backlog levels out of here. Get them out of here. Yes, we've shortened the list. Eradicated those tasks that were never to be ever again. Good progress. Gonna work towards hopefully getting another beta branch update maybe by the end of this week. So that's gonna be the goal. We're gonna try to get as much done, then people can test the game and then yell at me if things don't work properly. All right, goodbye. Take it easy. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, potentially, if you're here.